Om Namah Shivaya, peace, light, and love. I just wanted to a few words about how to keep the peace within. So, 3 principles. 1, you cannot control anyone else but yourself. You cannot. There's a saying by the poet E. Cummings, I'd rather sing songs or something like that than teach 1,000 birds not to sing. I'd rather dance than teach 1,000 birds not to sing. I was practicing my yoga, and there was a man here practicing exercise, and he didn't, 1 minute, he was not in the moment. He was what happened to him yesterday, and what happened to his car, and he was constantly chattering. I am a person who speaks a lot, and as a person who speaks a lot, you have to know that every word is energy. And when you're not in the present moment, you're somewhere else. And what you're missing when you're talking about yesterday and the day before is you're missing the moment. He could be in the middle of Times Square. He could be anywhere. He's not present. And if you don't live in the moment, you're not really present. Try one time to take a boat in the river, like those people, and not speaking, just focusing on the movement. Can you do that? Few people can focus on the moment. It's called mindfulness. To be present, to be living the moment fully. Second principle is having a mantra, something that you repeat. A repetitive mantra. It really helps it when it's in a language you actually don't speak, like Sanskrit for me, because it helps me block out all the other words. So that mantra takes over, it dominates, and then I don't let in other influences. It was really hard. And a third one is practice. And as great yogi teacher said, yoga or anything you do is actually 99% practice and only 1% theory. So practice will bring you to perfection when your goal is to be present in the moment. And how do we shut out the noise, the constant chatter around us? Or in my case, not to produce chatter. Look at this bird flying. What we call ADH, attention deficit, is actually just a person whose mind has not been trained to focus. And it's not, I do not believe that we are actually born with such a disability, although some people might have a tendency because their brain works really fast. But I do believe we can train to focus your mind and live in the moment. Meditate, think good thoughts, and black out everything else, and realize you can only control yourself. You cannot control other people. This is the key to inner peace. And inner peace is the only way you can live a life that is free of anxiety, free of other people influencing us, free of anger. And it demands practice. And while I am addressing a lot of negativity and I'm being pulled to different directions, watch the river, the way it flows. Just a story I heard that, I don't know which culture, could be India, could be another culture, when people are experiencing mental difficulties, anxiety, they take them to the river and they let them watch the river flow. So let's watch the river flow. Let's be like that river, our thoughts flowing and knowing that like the river, we can never stand in one place. Life is continuing to flow. We can never be in the past. We can never be in the future. We can only be in the moment. The past we can never go to. The future is not there yet. And that's why we call the present a gift. Peace, light, and love.
peace, light, and love, everybody.